Hi and welcome. Today we are talking about the cost of not having connections. In other words, how much is it costing you for not having the connections that you need? Now, before we proceed, let's define some few facts. We all have 52 weeks in a year, and let me throw again this thought. Imagine what it will mean if you could create just one connection per week, which is worth 25,000 Rand, right? Per year, of course. Now, let's proceed with the calculations so that you understand the big picture. If you could create 25,000 Rand per week for 52 weeks, that will mean you will earn only 1.3 million in a year, right? Good. Let's proceed. Now, if you take half of the time, which is 26 weeks of a year, and still make the same amount of money from each prospect, that will mean you'll earn about 650,000 Rand per year. Now, what if you could only manage to get prospects of 13 weeks, which is a quarter of the year, for the same amount of earnings? That will mean that you will get only 325,000 Rand per year. Now, you might think this is small, but let's quickly check out what the stat says. It says that an average South African earns about 65,000 Rand per year, which equates to about 5 times more if you only doing that in a quarter of the year. So by only having 13 weeks, or by only attaining contacts for 13 weeks, that only means that you will be 5 times better than an average South African, right? Now, let's proceed. Now, let me ask you a few provoking questions or thoughts, which is the what if. Now, what if you could make more per transactions? So instead of 25,000 Rand, you make 50,000 Rand. Or instead of 52 connections that you have to make per year, you double it and make 104 connections, each being worth 25,000 Rand. That will mean that in both scenarios, the result will be 2.6 million rands per year. It's that simple. If you don't believe it, pull out your calculator and check it out. Now, what is there to lose? A mentor of mine once taught me that as much success as you can make on the left, you've got equal amount of opportunities to lose them on the right. Now, what it simply means is that as much money as you could make, you've got exactly the same opportunities to lose it all. Now, I could say the same. If you, as an individual, start going back, could make, say, 2.6 million in a year, that is basically what I would say you're losing out on. But, lucky for you, we're going to share all these strategies for you. Now, there's a question that most people tend to ask themselves, especially when coming to a year end. That being, what have I done this year? Now, do you want to sit and find yourself wondering what you have done this year? If not, then perhaps we can help you out. Now, the possibilities are basically endless once you start playing around with these numbers. But I've got a very simple system that you can start using right away. If you go to our resources page on this website, www.networkingbreakthroughs, you'll get access to a simple Excel system of setting your networking goals, and you can take it from there. But nonetheless, I hope to see you after your subscriptions so I can give you much more value. Thank you.